Daytime baseball here on MLB. So digging in now, Cesar Izturis, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For Seattle, the shortstop.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they come in off a good victory last time out, but one that was just their second win in their last 8 tries.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of the series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
Out in front of it, strike 1. And Chicago is a far cry from the 90s all spring training. 48 degrees our game time temperature. A bouncer up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into right field, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. 0-1, here it comes. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Nope, ball 1.
Smoked on the ground left side. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
Well, some games take a little time to heat up, but not this one. We're just 5 batters in, and the bases are already juiced. Almost hate to say it, but this might be the turning point of the game already.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Head-to-head pass with Dallas Keuchel. He's totaled 13 base hits in 52 tries. And of those hits, 3 of them were of the home run variety. Cut fastball, and it's by him 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Man, you don't see this in today's game that much. A guy who's willing to work east-west consistently with a great cutter 2-seamer combo.
Taken in by Encarnacion, and he's safe.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 66.
Now at the plate, Yasiel Puig. And the Mariners trying to make this first inning even bigger here. From the belt, the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here's the pitch. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. To second for 1. To Encarnacion, who's got it. And that. Taijuan Walker is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mariners. What's your take on him, Dan?
Listen, the sky has been the limit for Taijuan Walker, and I've been saying this, and I'll continue to say it. I'm going to give up on Taijuan Walker when Taijuan Walker gives up on himself. Big, strong guy, 95 to 97 miles an hour. Good, clean, soft mechanics. Good overhand curveball. His changeup has gotten better. This could be one of the up-and-coming right-handed pitching stars in the game of baseball.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Lifted the other way out to left center. And that'll get down for a base hit. Throw into second. And he's going to make it there. Barely, as he's into second base with a double.
The third baseman.
That's the perfect answer after you've given up the lead in the previous inning. Put the tying run on second and get the momentum going back in your favor. Now we'll see if they can cash in.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Weak roller right side. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Batting fourth.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Eloy Jimenez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. The set and the 1-0. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. To third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. And left for the White Sox. They're down 1-0.
Leading off for Seattle.
So coming to the plate, Adam Frazier. He'll begin things here against Dallas Keuchel. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. And he popped him up. And this will land foul. One and two now as that one's fouled off. And now a pitch on the way. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Next for Seattle, Dylan Moore, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Big swing and a miss at the changeup, a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Into the box now, Tom Murphy. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Gone! A solo shot here to left. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And the Mariners move out in front 2-0.
Big swing right there. Give himself a little bit of breathing room. Let his pitcher go to work. Now they're up 2.
So now to the plate, Cesar Izturis. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Second appearance here, he grounded out to start the ball game. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Edwin Encarnacion now.
Leading off.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Now a splitter, and he lays off a ball and a strike. 1-1 now to Encarnacion. To 1-2 now. And the pitch. Hit down the third baseline. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu. Good pitch there, had him a little out in front.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Jose Abreu becomes out number 2 this inning. In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And he lays off for ball 1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Puig, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. And here's the switch hitting catcher Yasmani Grandal as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Inside corner, a ball and a strike. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Top of the third set to get underway, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Dom Thompson-Williams. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Hey, that's not an easy pitch to hold your swing up. I know it looked like it was way out the plate. Good job not swinging at it.
That's ball 2.
And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
The count now at 2-1. Now the pitch. Count even at 2-2. And the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. At the plate, Mitch Haniger, a base hit in his first trip. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Into right field, that's a base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up. Stepping in now, Jose Martinez. He grounds it sharply to third. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Next will be the designated hitter, Kyle Seager. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Haniger stands at second with 2 gone. And that's swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And he will get there to make the running. So striding forward now, Danny Mendick. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. No balls and a strike to count. And this is looked at for a ball. It's 1-1 now to the White Sox second baseman. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. All even now, 2-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Leury Garcia. Second shot now. He doubled to start out the home first. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it. Hit hard. Oh, it's off the third base bag. And who knows what might have happened had that ball not hit the bag, but this will go down as an infield single regardless.
Now batting, the third baseman, Yoan.
Stepping into the box, Yoan Moncada looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Low for ball 1. Grounded softly to the right. A toss behind the back. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 pitch. Chopped at third. Tough to get 2. A step on the bag for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Mariners are on top 2-1. All set for the start of the 4th. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Yasiel Puig.
Number 66, Yasiel Puig.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Hit hard back up the middle. He's got it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting.
And so after getting the ground ball with the fastball on that last pitch, that'll segue perfectly to our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And we've got a power guy versus more a finesse guy, and that's illustrated here. 96 versus just 90 miles an hour is the top 2 speeds. Adam Frazier checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. And the pitch. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Softly hit out toward short, and an easy play out there as this is taken for the second out.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Digging in now, Dylan Moore. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. A swing and a ground ball to third, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Stays alive, still 0-2. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit weakly back to the mound. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Runners are down in order. They still lead it 2-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Liner toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. Stepping up now, Edwin Encarnacion. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
So he got him swinging. Edwin Encarnacion becomes out number 2 this inning. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. 1 run, 4 hits. 1 error thus far for the White Sox. And he misses with it. 1-1. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. The 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him looking, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. They're down 2-1. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And now it'll be the catcher, Tom Murphy. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The batter. Shortstop, Cesar Izturis Jr.
Here comes the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Fouled off. Ground ball right side. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting.
Standing in, Dom Thompson-Williams. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First delivery to him on the way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
Behind 0-2 now. And now a pitch on the way. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded by Encarnacion, and he'll step on the back. Welcome back to the South Side as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Grounded softly down the line toward first. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And here's a splitter that's inside as he's forced to jitterbug out of the way there.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Now batting, catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that into memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Only play to first, so the sacrifice works that time.
Up next to the White Sox.
Back to the top of the White Sox lineup now.
Leore Garcia. Ladies and gentlemen.
Now here comes the Mariners skipper out to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon.
Taylor.
So he'll head to the dugout after working just 4 1/3. Not enough to qualify for the victory, as his bullpen will have to go a long way to hang on to the lead. And not in time as the run scores. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Right side, hit hard. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away. From the stretch. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. They get the force at the plate. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Another look as they go home to first to get out of a tight spot. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi.
The left fielder, Mitch Haniger.
Fouled away. Grounded back up the middle. Reined in. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batter, the first baseman, Jose Martinez.
First pitch on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Ripped down the first base line, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bounced that one, but got him to go after it for a strike.
You get a swing like that, you know the hitter made up his mind he was swinging no matter what on that pitch.
Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. And right into the shift, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. 1-2. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in the outfielder, Eloy Jimenez.
No left fielder.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
Jimenez.
The windup and the 0-1. In there, and it's 0-2 now. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
The next 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Another 0-2 home. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this will be foul. The next 3-2. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th. Edwin Encarnacion to the plate now. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1. And 0-2 count to Edwin Encarnacion. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Up next to the White Sox. The designated hitter.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 7th inning ready to roll. And up next, the right-handed bat of Yasiel Puig. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Down the third baseline. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting.
And definitely worth another look with our show track data. Great reaction from the hot corner to make the backhand stop, and then he unleashes that very strong throw while in the air all the way across the diamond. He's going to be smiling about that one. First pitch on its way. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
The batter.
Stepping in, Dylan Moore.
Dylan Moore.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Mariners are down in order. Score remains 2-2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nomar Mazara. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
0-1 the count. Pitch on the way.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when his pitcher's missing like he is.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Now the 1-0.
Nope, that's a ball.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Grandal with a 3-1 count now. And, oh, that should have been ball 4 there, but it's a called strike, and that runs things full at 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think you'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what?
Now back, second baseman, Mendes.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty.
Now batting, the third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
Jose Alvarado trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Starts him with a breaking ball this time. Misses down and in for a ball. 1-0. Ground ball left side. Scooped up. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely. And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I like what he was trying to do there with the 2-seam fastball.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Michael Kopech has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. And that'll bring in Tom Murphy. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Mazara's under it, 1 away.
Now back. Shortstop, Cesar Izturis Jr.
Standing in now, Cesar Izturis, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Grounded to short. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The center fielder, number 27.
Into the box now, Dom Thompson Williams. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Into the wind, the 0-1. And he takes this one high, 1-1. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. Ripped down the line. Throw, got him. What a play as the side is ready now. Eloy Jimenez. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Oh, he's baffled by the curve that time for a strike. Oh, and he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning. Ready for another shot now. Edwin Encarnacion just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. No contact there from Encarnacion as the count runs to 0-2 on him.
I try and tell people all the time, you're facing 90 to 92, 94. You can still see seams. It starts getting above 94. It starts to blur itself a little bit. You start pitching where this guy's at, you're seeing nothing. You're seeing vapor.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Now batting.
Here comes the first pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Pitching a little bit backwards in this situation, I'd expect a hitter to be sitting off speed.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Here's the 0-2.
Oh, that's it.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Giving chase is Henniger. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. All set for the start of the inning. And up next, the corner outfielder, Mitch Henniger. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Shot back up the middle. But this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out. Digging in, Jose Martinez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Mazara's under it, and he makes the catch for the second out. The plate now is the designated hitter, Kyle Seager, 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Racing back the left fielder. Gone! And with 2 out in the 9th, they have taken the lead. And that's a special home run. Kyle Seager continues to add to his major league total. That's the 200th home run in what's turning into a pretty nice career.
And guys, 200 homers is a feat a lot of players never even get close to. If you get to this point, you've definitely established yourself as something of a decent power threat. So you can bet pitchers are aware of his power when he steps into the batter's box. He's definitely earned some respect.
The right fielder, number 66, Yasiel Puig.
Next to bat will be Yasiel Puig. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now it's 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
And the throw to first is in time, but the damn James McCann will pinch hit here and
Hitting for the White Sox, number 33, James McCann.
Carl Edwards Jr. enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
Carl Edwards Jr.
And he lays off there, 1-0. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Yasmani Grandal. He enters this at-bat 1 for 2 with a walk. Hit hard. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Called strike, 0-2. And a big curveball is in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the bottom of the ninth is still alive after the 2-out success. And he'll be called out at second, and a tough way to end it here as this ball game is over.
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the ninth, and secured the W in the bottom half. That's a great team win.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. Seattle came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Jose Alvarado claims the win out of the pen, his first. Carl Edwards Jr. hammers down the save, his second. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Seattle Mariners, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the White Sox, 2 runs on 8 hits, 1 error. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 56 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we